Hello, everybody, and welcome to my unboxing slash 1 week review with the iPhone 11 Green. So you can see here I've got two different products next to it. My Evo check case, which I have on all my phones throughout time in the last 10 years. Then I got screen protectors I get off Amazon, about $7 for three, so that's not bad. Um, and they stand up just as well as others, so never had any extra issues with how cheap they are. So I have had an iPhone 11 before. It was a black one. I was just trying it out to see if I could go on the more cheaper model, I guess you would say, the lower priced model. And then I switched to the Note 10 Plus, and then I switched to the iPhone 11 Pro, and here we are. The final decision is in. It's the iPhone 11 with green, which I was not totally sold on, but I wanted something different. It's an interestingly cool color, especially behind the Evo check case. It kind of has a darker color, which is nice, but then you still get that flare around the camera of the seafoam green, which is really cool. And I love this. The sides, when you look at it, you got a full black screen and then you got a little green accent compared to just black or white. White seems to be hard to get a hand on through T-Mobile, and I didn't really want to do anything extra. So, as I stated before, the iPhone 11 has the standard glass back, and then around the camera bump is that matte finish, which is how they make difference of the Pro. Other than the third camera here, you do have like the reverse where it's matted here and standard cut glass here. So anyways, I got that screen protector on, which it's not perfect, but it does its job, which is great. On this side, you've got the SIM ejection tray, the power button, and then over here you got the volume rocker and the silence ringer. Top is nothing. Back is where you got the two cameras, ultra wide, wide, flash, true tone, and then the microphone. On the bottom, the one thing I love about the iPhone 11 is that they have the similar layout on the bottom. On the 11 Pro, they cut off three of the mic holes, so it looks like that, so they can add an extra antenna bar. Top speaker, along with the earpiece, and then bottom facing speaker along with the microphone and the lightning connector. The spatial audio on this is awesome, just like it was on the iPhone 11, which is like you're not losing a lot going down to this model, and I think a lot of people will go with that just because they don't really care if it's Pro or not, because the Pro just adds a couple extra features. With the upgrade to 13.2, I get the deep camera sensors, so you can take when you take a picture, it takes both camera pictures together at once, and it really machine learns and gets that picture as clear as possible, so you can zoom real far. And I think that's all thanks to the ultra wide lens on the bottom, but that's nor here nor there. You get all the same features. There's literally like just a handful, if not less than a handful of features that you get with the Pro. Outside of, the OLED panel, which this is an LED panel or LCD panel, so you're getting close to that. The nits are a little lower on this one. The screen resolution is a little lower, but you can't see the pixels still, which is fine. Like I said, I've had this before, so it's really hard to review it again, let alone unbox it again. But I could definitely see myself ordering that bigger charging brick for this so that it charges much faster, because it has the same technologies. Has the A13 Bionic. It's got the security chip. It's got the H1 chip. It's got not USB. It's got the Bluetooth 5.0, so you can do shared audio, which I can do on my iPad also. I have the Pro from 2018. So there's a lot of cool features, but I think the best part for me is that to get this phone on Jump On Demand on T-Mobile, it's $0 down. You had to pay the $20 upgrade fee, which they actually countered that for me. So I really didn't pay a dime for this to walk out of the door. And then my payments are about $29 a month, which is the same. And I'm just going to switch my Apple Care payments over to this off of my iPhone 10. So really, in the end, it's just the next generation of phones. My iPhone 10 is 2 years old, so it was time to get the next one. and then finally be on a jump on demand where I can switch between devices on this one or my Pixel. So, anywho, other than that, picture quality's great. The audio quality's great. I'm excited to just have it and have the latest and have that ultra wide, which is really awesome. But I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoy. Look back at my iPhone 11 Pro. Look back at my other iPhone 11 video. After having it for a week as my main device and having the Pixel just on the side, it's been great. It is nice to have my continuity back, where if I get a text on my phone, it goes on my iPad and my Apple Watch. Along with if I get phone calls, I can pick it up in those places too. So it is nice. We'll see how long it stays the main device for now. The Pixel 4 is definitely something I still use. I'm just that guy that wants to have one iOS device, the iPhone 11, and one Android device, which is my Pixel 4. And maybe I should have gone with a white one on the iPhone, but I really like this seafoam green. That's what everybody calls it, seafoam green, but on the bottom of the box, it literally just says iPhone 11 green, 64 gigabyte. So these are both 64. I don't use that much space, and I have Google Photos. So if I do take a picture and it's too big or I start to run out, I can just clear out all the photos off of my phones because they're already backed up into the cloud. So take that out of frame. Thank you guys again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which at this point I'm guessing is going to be a year in review of all my technology here at the end of the year. So we'll see you here shortly in a couple weeks. All right, guys, have a good day. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.